This is Lawrence Mejia with the Pugilist Place. We have the great honor of being here with Detective Mario Dorado. Mario, how you doing?
Doing great. Thank you. It's a great honor for being here. Yes, and being interviewed by the great Pugilist. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, well, before we get into my questions, big event today for the Raincross Barbershop. Tell us a little bit about this event, what we got going on here today, what this was all about.
This was to bring together. The whole mission is to bring together the boxing community. In my opinion, it hasn't been heard for a long time, and it needed to be. And it feels so good to bring everyone together. We don't care what gym you're from, who you represent. It's an entire community, and by coming together, and look, fighters want and they need two things. They need attention and they need sponsorship. And for business, we wanted to do that, and it was a great event. A lot of young top fighters, both pro and amateur, and also some trainers here and the promoters. So it was a great event. So that's the whole idea, to come together, because this Riverside area, the Inland Empire, has such, a lot of good fighters, a lot of good talent, and we're doing what we can to help them out.
Absolutely. And you are the founder of Raincross Boxing Academy. Tell me, like, how did this come about?
You know, I'm just a product of the community, and I'm doing what anyone else does. I mean, I grew up, and I was always helped by other people, and my father was a big influence. My mother was a big influence, but I used to see my father, you know, he was an auto mechanic, and he'd go out and help people on the weekends and weekdays and help them out. And a lot of times people wouldn't be able to pay, but he helped out starting, you know, boxing programs. He was a professional boxer, and I always say this, he wasn't a world champion. He wasn't, he didn't fight in front of 50,000 people, 10,000, probably didn't fight in front of 1,000 people. But to a young boy, he was a champion to me, and I looked up to him, and he taught me things that I couldn't even ask for. So I always am thankful for him for what he did, and I just want to do that, give back to my community, and do what I can. So that's where that came from.
Absolutely. And so that's where your connection with this great sport of boxing comes from your father?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Did you do any boxing?
I did, but yeah, that's I'm not a boxer. I'm old and broken right now. So yeah, back in the day I did a little bit, but I want to focus now on promoting boxers, you know, supporting them, and also to help that out, to help at-risk kids, because there's a lot of kids that need so much help. They don't have fathers, they don't have mothers, that are involved in gangs. That just need somebody, a simple word of encouragement helps out a lot. So yes.
And so, I mean, what you're doing is on this really crazy magnitude and admirable. So how do you make this happen? You're keeping Riverside safe. How are you making all this other stuff happen too?
It's not me. You know, if I'm in the position where I can do what I can, and I'll use my influence as much as I can. I have no problem. People know me. I'll push my influence to help young people out. I'll do it. I have no problem doing that. But there's an engine behind this, and the engine is the young people of this community. College kids, kids that don't go to college. A lot of people, there's so many people, and I do what I can to promote them. I do what I can to help them out, because could I do this? No. I'm a guy that just graduated by the skin of my teeth from high school, that got kicked out of college, you know, several times. I couldn't go back. A guy that got kicked out of the police academy the first time. So academics have always been very difficult for me, but I'm very fortunate and blessed to have this position to where I can help out and use my influence. But the engine behind this is not me. I'm up here standing and talking in front of you and answering the questions, but the people who are making this happen are behind me. A whole army of young people who are motivated, who want to help, who want to give out, and the entire community of the boxing community here. There's a large vast. Business owners, people help. People would just come up to me and just encourage me. Hey, what you're doing is good. Encouraging the young people here. So I can go on and on. So it's really not me. It's the people that are supporting. They're the ones that are making this happen.
Right, and you have a very dedicated, hardworking staff that are making this RVA engine turn and turn and turn. And yeah, like I said, good job, and it's amazing what you guys are doing for the community and for the sport of boxing. So you're from Riverside?
I'm from Riverside.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to North
High School.
Yeah, J-Dub.
J-Dub, as the kids say.
Yeah, J-Dub.
Well, so do you have a favorite boxer all time?
Wow, that's don't ask me that question because I can go on and on. I'll leave that open. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Scratch that. 5 years from now, where would you like RBA and Raincross Barbershop to be?
To grow. RBA, the Raincross Boxing Academy, thankful for the support of the Riverside Police Department, the Police Foundation, the District Attorney's Office, and a lot of businesses. They've been so supportive. I mean, my gosh, they help us with the program. 5 years from now, and I'll cut that in half. 2.5 years from now, it'll grow. It'll continue to grow because, as I said before, large boxing community and coming together, all these resources, the police department, the DA's office, I can go on and on, coming together to a larger place, bigger place, highlight the pro fighters and highlight what these pro fighters do to the community. Because a lot of these pro fighters, they're not just fighters. Some of them are students, some of them have children of their own. They all have individual stories, but a lot of them give back to our community, talk to our kids, motivate them, the way they conduct themselves. A lot of humble fighters. So I want to change that perception because people who aren't involved in the boxing community, they don't see the real story of these young guys. So 5 years from now, I say 2.5 years from now, larger facility, way larger, promote the pro boxers more, have them more involved with the young people, because these are top fighters. And the young people see and motivated by what they see, their stories, what they're doing. This business, allow it to grow, become better. And I said before, this will be the hub of boxing. And as you said, I like the word neutral. They come in here and promote and also sponsorship. So those two things, yes, they go hand in hand.
And then you talk about being inspired. It's incredible how many Mexican boxers now have been inspired just by Andy Ruiz and his. I mean, it's like that's a powerful thing to be inspired by somebody. You were a critical part of making this boxing event in downtown Riverside happen on October 5th. How excited are you for it?
Oh, this is very excited. I mean, I don't remember, and I know it has been a long time, but I don't remember the last time there's been a professional, now it's a pro-am, but last time there's been a professional boxing event in downtown Riverside. And especially now, because the city has invested so much to downtown. If you had gone to downtown 20 years ago, 50 years ago, it's so much different. I mean, we as a city of Riverside, the elected officials, the community, invested so much. So now, when you walk down, there's restaurants. It's actually nice. There's places to shop, the area, the convention center. To have it at that venue means a lot. It just ups the game to where we can promote, highlight the stories of our fighters here in the Inland Empire. They need to be told, and I'm very excited again for all the support.
Absolutely, we can't wait, and we look forward to October 5th. It's going to be a tremendous event. Well, thank you for your time, Mario. We appreciate it, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much. Thanks.